Hello everyone, my name is GhJared and welcome to our first podcast. We are joined by Levi,
Hi,
Emma,
I'm Claire.
Claire,
I'm Claire.
Hi, I'm Emma.
and maybe Greg, depending if Greg ever comes back.
Hey,
He's
Claire,
here.
Hey.
Oh, he
Yeah.
is back. Oh,
What's
good
up?
for him.
did you hear about the vaccine for cancer that Stanford is?
Oh yeah,
I know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I made fun of this 6 months ago.
exactly.
Maybe I
How do
just.
Wait, how do you make a vaccine for cancer?
You
That's what
don't.
I thought.
That
But no,
doesn't
like
make
there was a legit article that's like, yo, we've solved vaccination for cancer, and I'm just like, what? No, this is wrong.
That's not how that works, no.
I know that's what I said, but like, it's actually being like researched or something.
Here, Claire, why don't you repeat your story about how this first went down?
Okay, so about, I don't know, it was late last year, I get a phone call from
God, that's
some like spam number, and I like to play this game where I play dumb with it because I want to see how far it goes. So this lady, she calls me and she's like, "Oh, we're with the department of some made-up organization that we promised that you've heard of before." I'm like, "Oh wow, yeah, I love your research." They're like, "Thank you. I would like to encourage you to donate money so that we can help fund a research for a vaccination against breast cancer." And I'm like, wait, a vaccination for breast cancer? What do you mean? And she goes on some details. I'm like, that's weird. I thought cancer was a mutation of your cells and that they just keep dividing, you can't stop. So what you're telling me is you're creating a vaccination that won't let you divide cells anymore. And she's like, that's absolutely what we're doing. To which I said, okay, then you're killing your patient. That's how your body recreates cells like that, like all the time. So if you're creating a vaccination that doesn't let your cells like divide, you're fucked. Like you're dead. I don't care what you are, you're dead.
I don't care what you are, you're dead.
Yeah. And then she hung up the phone on me. So then I told this story and everyone's like laughing, like, haha, man, those crazy kids. I'm like, ha ha ha, yep, those crazy kids. And then I read like last week or something that Stanford's trying to like create a vaccination for cancer. I'm like, stop, no.
Not how that works.
So now I don't know if like I just wasn't listening correctly and like they were actually trying to get money to fund this research.
Oh my
Or
god,
if
this
they're
is
just
sick
idiots.
twist.
I don't know which one it is yet.
Oh my
I will
god.
find out in about 5 years though.
I feel like an idiot for asking this, but how does the whole cancer thing work? I know it's because cells are skipping important checks for multiplication.
They basically
multiply
they just can't
continuously.
stop dividing.
Yeah.
But
And that's why you get a
how is that causing problems?
Okay, so how it
How
happens?
does that is that like the body's response to that is to send white blood cells and they
Just
can't
some
differentiate?
background for people.
I don't know, you should ask
Levi
the
loves
science.
biology, so
Especially
really
I'm,
loves it.
Okay,
to the
so I'm-
bacteria, viruses, parasites. I love them.
Yeah, he
Greg,
does. I hate him.
Not in me, but in other people.
Greg's
Okay.
gonna be doing some other explaining.
Okay, I'm ready, Greg.
Okay, so you know what gene sequences are, right?
Yes.
I mean glycate. Shut up.
Yeah,
What?
I know
What?
how that works.
How does cancer? I like this, Claire. So,
Oh, what are you putting in chat?
How does
there-
cancer?
What does it mean to be a cancer?
No way, is it better?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can
Anyways.
capture this.
Okay, so what
Claire,
happens is you have
I'm
a
an
cell.
Aries.
Come on, guys. It's story time with Greg now.
Sorry.
So what you have is
What did you do?
I'm a cancer, and
guy. Did you read the first article on there? It's literally someone saying, "I'm dying of cancer. And I am ready to live."
What does it mean to be a cancer? Well, does cancer?
So,
oh my god, is that what happens when someone says to an 8-year-old, "You're cancer," and they're trying to figure out what it is? Jesus.
okay,
Anyways.
so, when you have a DNA strand, and when you have a normal way that you can mess up your cell replication process is radiation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
You know,
don't
I know.
actually
I know
have-
how it gets to. I know how it gets to that part, but why is that mass cell division? Why is that a problem?
It takes away energy from normal cells being able to replicate, and it also takes up space and causes growth that can strangle your other cells, or can damage them, causing them to mutate uncontrollably as well.
Okay, yeah, that was the core thing. I actually learned a year ago how radiation works.
It's
I have
really
cancer and I have cancer. I can't. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh my god, Claire, these are so depressing.
Claire, why are you looking at all this stuff?
Because I'm depressed.
Oh god, do we need to
Yeah,
talk about Tide
I
Pods?
saw that, and then I searched candy on Google, and there's some Tide Pods in here.
Ooh, I'm doing that.
Why?
Forbidden fruit.
It's literal poison. It's as if someone gave you
It's
rat
because
poison.
of this
and
new
like, get
humor that is
poisoned.
developed by the millennial generation.
But-
There's like a specific term for it. But it's
I mean, you're in that generation, Claire,
self-deprecating
so that
humor,
means you're
so-
at fault.
Actually, I don't. Okay, they've changed the millennial line. Like it's
Did they?
It's still a 1990s thing.
Yeah, and I was born in Jesus. What? Here. Yeah, so like this one graphic says that millennials is 1978 to 1995, and that I'm Gen
I've never heard that
2020.
one.
But then I have other ones that say, "Oh, you're a millennial if you're born until 1997," and like, or like I'm Generation Z, or there's like so many different labels for like the awkward 5 years between like 1995 and 2000. It's weird.
You know what? You know we're gonna decide this now. That whole thing is stupid, and no one can decide on it. It doesn't make any sense. But I feel
Whole thing
like
is stupid.
there's a definite conclusion right there.
Yeah, I think the problem is like I watch Rick and Morty and I just don't have a high enough IQ for it. Like I really
What?
think that's my problem.
Anyways, back to Tide Pods. I looked up the forbidden fruit on Google, and half of the pictures are of vaginas, and then people
What?
traded.
I'm glad. I was just about to look this up. I'm so glad you told me that, because now I'm not gonna do that.
Avert
The
your
internet
eye.
is ageless.
What do you mean this is a bunch of bad? It's just Eden. Or the apple of Eden.
Oh no!
And
keep going
pomegranates.
Down, people are getting fucked. Keep going down some more. There's some
Where?
bullshit.
Whoa!
How far did you go down this
Am I?
Well, I mean,
Where?
as soon as you saw
Don't
it going
Google
away,
that.
Of course, he kept looking.
No,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
Google it. The worst thing there is like the second thing is this lady with an. Was that
No.
a pepper?
Greg's clicking on.
That's a pepper!
She's got a red bell pepper. Where that would
No.
be.
Yeah. And you see like two boobs, but you know, boobs or whatever.
Shadow just said.
And the rest is just. Yeah, I only have one Tide Pod thing.
I don't see any fucking going on.
Did you,
Uninterested, 0 out of 10 Google search.
did you type in the forbidden fruit?
Yes!
Yes.
Forbidden fruit. I'll print screen it.
What about the forbidden fruit?
There, I got that.
Hold on, Claire.
Greg, I think your Google saying something about you.
My Google safe search might be off. Let's find out.
My
Yes,
Google
I
safe
definitely-
search is off.
Oh my
wait,
God.
mine is on. Oh.
I mean, Claire, this is I do want to point out this is the first image I saw.
Do
And
not.
that's the first-
I lit my third.
I
Yes,
wanna
and I
send
definitely
some of
see
mine,
the-
but I don't want to save them.
What we're
Forbidden
doing.
fruit. This is an apple with a bunch of blades in it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Well, glad we did that.
Glad that was a random thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yum. It says Emma. I actually know someone on my floor that did in fact bite into a Tide Pod.
Did it
Why
burn?
are they dumb?
Yeah, they're dead.
No, they're
they're
not.
deceased, and
They're not dead.
It's
They didn't.
natural selection at
They
this
didn't
point, and
eat
should
it.
let it happen.
They just bit into it and then spit it out.
Ugh.
Yes, it did burn, Emma, by
Just
the
'cause
way.
your body like doesn't want you to swallow it because it knows it's a toxin.
Yeah, it's literal
'Cause
poison.
it tastes like shit.
It's like biting your fingers. Like you can do it, but you really shouldn't.
No, I mean you can easily bite your fingers off, if your brain wasn't the barrier to it.
I mean, they have about as much strength as a baby carrot.
Yeah, no, that's what I heard. You can easily bite them off, but your brain.
Let's
is-
test
Let's
this.
talk about how there is still a subscription box for getting 2 succulents a month. Who needs that many goddamn succulents?
Clicking on it.
I know, so then it keeps popping up in my feed because I keep getting angry about it, and then I look at it, and
What?
why is this a thing? Who
What do you-
needs? Okay, let's just assume it's your standard 6-month subscription, all right? Then you're getting 6 months of 2 succulents. What's 6 times 2?
Well,
12.
Well, who the fuck needs 12 succulents?
What?
How many succulents are you going through to the point where you're killing more than 2 a month and you need to replace them? And assuming like Emma has a great green thumb, what is she gonna do if I get her a 6-month subscription to succulents? She's gonna have
First of all,
12 more fucking
What
succulents.
if I do.
Guys,
I take care of all of our plants.
I know, and they're very much
okay,
alive.
there you go.
yeah, I have
Thanks
to
for
agree with
saying
Claire
that
on
it's a plant.
I have to agree with Claire on that one. Seriously, the goldfish is the simple pet, but if you can't take care of a plant, you need 2 a month to keep it going.
Yeah.
Guys, what's the name
It's,
of all
and
your
they
plants?
it's not like it's a flower where it dies in a month because that's the natural cycle. These are succulents and they don't need water more than like once a week, maybe,
But
max.
you're getting them at the same time too, so they'd both die if you somehow killed both of them.
I know. It is like the stupidest. It's so stupid and it makes me so angry every time I click on it because I'm just thinking there. I'm like, when is this practical? When are you at the point where you're like, yeah, I need more than 2 succulents in my life? And at that
Succulents
point,
have feelings,
rather than
too.
spending like $12 to get 2 succulents, just go to fucking IKEA and you get 2 for
I'll
$4.
put a picture of
and they
what it is
apparently live.
right here.
I am very aggressive about this succulent
I
subscription
can
box.
tell.
And I'm very passionate about it because I just don't understand it. I
want-
can't validate it.
I wonder how many times
Like,
the
I
word
can-
succulent has popped up in this conversation.
I don't care. I can validate like legging subscription boxes or like coloring subscription boxes or like a pushing box, sure.
Pushing.
I can't do fucking succulents because they're alive. You're not supposed to replace them every month. I just don't understand. And it makes me very angry.
Oh my god. You know the company Razer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Razor.
They jumped on the is the way meme and they made a
Good
logo
day,
with
the way.
it. Razer is the way.
I'll also put that there.
I was looking up gaming news.
Gaming
So
news?
this- Yeah, so some parts of this podcast have substance. I love the rants. I really do.
Wait, Razor has a subscription box? Wow.
No, fudge! No, now I'm gonna get this succulent crap in my... Because I clicked... Time to delete that
deserve
from
it.
my history.
You
For people
deserve it.
wondering, the ad is in transition.
And then we went to the DS, and they had those Game Boy cartridges, and then they just dropped off.
Until the Switch.
Remember how much GameStop would rip you off? And remember how they're still doing it? Like, do you remember trading in games? Like, that was a thing.
God,
Does
yeah.
anyone...
They're in
Okay.
business still? Let's take a pause. Are they still in business?
Yes, they are. But they're dying
Right.
quickly.
Yeah, no,
Um,
they
No,
released.
it
They
also
released
dying
one.
our economy.
No, GameStop
Kmart.
genuinely made a game. Like it was really, really bad, and it hemorrhaged them quite a bit of money. I swear I heard something like that.
No, that's true. They were hemorrhaging money when they tried doing that.
No, I swear they did make one.
Yeah, I know. They tried making
Games.
another, but they fucked it up too much.
It happens.
Oh yeah, Deformers, yeah. NerdCube did a video on that. There were only 3 people online in that whole thing. And for some reason, they didn't add any AI, so you couldn't play it single player. So he couldn't play the game. Yeah, their stocks are going. Apparently, their stock price is $15.65.
Oh, I did read something in the news today about stocks. It was, Dow, I think it was like down a lot.
Yes,
Oh, why the
the
stock
Dow
market
is
is
down.
crashing now, and what you should do about it. Oh, the stock market's crashing, guys.
Yes.
Oh, who'd have thunk?
Stockmarket.exe is crashed.
You know, the one where Trump was like, hey, you know the one thing I can do right? Economy.
You know what?
Whoops.
The one thing that takes a long time to improve the economy.
You know, one thing that takes
To
a
be
long
fair,
time to even
It was
understand
gonna
the
crash
economy.
eventually, but it shouldn't have crashed a year within Trump being elected.
Wait, is the stock market actually crashing?
Yes,
Oh,
we're
is it
we're
really?
in the early stages of a recession.
Hey Max, I got some
That's-
terrible news.
What?
The stock market is crashing right now.
Over.
Yeah, the stock
Isn't
market.
that just great? If there was ever a time to move to Finland.
No, we're
now.
gonna head to another recession,
Can you turn
Max.
the heat off?
Jared, no, we're not.
Thank you.
We never got out.
What?
I mean, I do want to point out, you know, if the stock market crashed today, I feel like it wouldn't be
This is
as
Max,
drastic.
everyone. The magic box.
I definitely don't feel like it'd be as drastic as it was, you know, when it crashed the first time, because we have a lot more safety nets. The first one was just kind of stupid. We won't talk.
So what set it off is that Dow Jones International Average plummeted, tumbling more than 1,500 points at one point after sinking 665 points on Friday.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
By the close, the Dow had lost around 220 points. Sorry, 2,200 points since January 26, closing in a 10% decline, which would start an official correction in air quotes. What
Sorry, I'm
was
really
that
excited.
kind of laugh?
Sorry, I'm really excited. I found the best thing. It's someone made a Nintendo Switch case that works as a kickstand and has a battery in it.
Levi, I'm gonna replay that sound like 5 times when I edit this down.
Just like
It's
our
just the
government.
worst it's been in a very long time.
So wait, why did you
Just like
guys
our
blow
government.
this up then?
Because it's the lowest it's been in about 10 years.
Just like our government.
Oh, burr.
And it was a really bad crash.
Just like. Anyways,
What do you mean? I see nothing but growth here. Until I see this very sharp decline up it past 0. No, I'm
Exactly.
just kidding.
I mean,
Look at
Yeah,
how
what-
bad that sharp decline is.
I mean, once you hit rock bottom, Jared, the only way is up. So.
Sure, I guess you got a good point. Unless you can go to negatives, which you can't.
Listen, the fact that the market can crash almost 5% in a day is
Wait,
a bigger problem.
Wait, Jared, did you say you can't go to negatives? Yeah, tell that to our debt.
Hey guys, you know what my favorite website is of all time?
What?
Dix.com,
YouTube.
Whores R Us for kids.
USDeadClock.org.
Oh yeah.
Max was checking this the other day, and he like turned
Oh,
to me
did
and
I
he
know
was
that?
like, "I remembered when it was only 10 trillion or whatever.
Back in my day.
When it was only 10 trillion."
You know,
Hey, guys.
texting takes a while when your phone decides not to text.
That too.
Fun fact of the day. I'm back.
Levi, you hug two.
Yikes. Ah.
Claire, what's wrong?
Nothing.
That's a lie.
Are you done?
Levi, you hug two people.
Okay, the echo was not necessary, but it sure added the
Hey
effect.
guys, everybody leave.
No.
And now I'm done, Levi.
Okay. Bob Ross,
Yes,
yes, I
no,
know him.
Bob Ross.
Bob-
He
Bob
was
Ross
a Navy sergeant.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
Person
I
who
would-
basically was known for being a total asshole. Yelling at everybody. It was hilarious. Because, like,
Yeah. And then he
he
became a painter.
peaceful painter, yeah.
I've seen all of his episodes.
Once again, massive props to anyone that can actually go through military, because God, I would rather die than have to go through boot camp just because I couldn't. I would not wish what they'd have to go through it upon anyone. And for people
Why
to do
aren't
that
you
willingly.
crying, Private? Because I had to leave my gaming computer at home. That'd be me anyways.
god. The sad part is that's probably true. Oh. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. But yeah, the whole point of what they put them through, is put them under extreme stress.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
for-
like, also, the United States military has shockingly high rates of PTSD and other mental disorders.
The Cthulhu aid.
Like, it's disproportionately high to anywhere else.
Jared, I
Yeah,
think you need to
also
start
I can see it
vlogging.
in Discord.
Vlogging? I don't have. My life's boring as hell. What do I have to vlog
Yeah.
about?
What
Yeah,
you
see
do
the-
is
like, see the
knock
thing
up
is-
someone that has more subscribers than you, and then become a family vlogger. That's the way to do it these days.
Yeah, you can't leech off. I don't know. You can't really leech off of someone. Look at anyone. Look at Vanos Gaming Crew. It's not going too well for them.
Oh man, those pieces of crap. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean he's just up. Vanos up there with 22
In-house?
million subscribers. You have Terrorizer who's at 2
Chemistry?
million.
Yeah, you can't really piggyback off anyone anymore.
No.
It's
Especially
to the point where even if you appear just for one time on someone's channel, millions of subscribers, you will see zero traffic from that.
I mean,
It's
sometimes it
just the
depends.
life.
Like the thing is with Vanos, he's a lot different than anyone he plays with. So obviously, there's not going to be a lot of viewer traffic back and forth. Because to be honest, I watch his videos for him because he's obnoxious to them, and I find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
the
if
same
it's
reason I
like,
watch just Sea Nanners and I don't watch Gassy Mexican or any of them because I find Sea
I don't know
Nanners.
who any of those people are.
You don't know who Sea Nanners is?
No.
Oh,
Was he?
I'm sure he must have appeared in some Vanos.
Oh yeah,
videos.
he was in a couple old Prop Hunt videos.
Yeah, I love Sea Nanners. He's great.
That was a while back.
He's so cheeky. I love it. But yeah, it's to the point now where back in the days, the early stages of YouTube, it used to be actually helpful because people that got things like that often had a lot more respect towards that person or whatever. I don't remember the exact details of it, but nowadays it doesn't really matter because people just kind of throw it out just to throw it out every now and then,
I mean, and also a lot of that promotion has stopped because of the way YouTube's gone.
Oh, YouTube has just gone down the absolute hole.
Yeah, none of that benefits anybody anymore.
You guys also have to remember that when people were doing stuff like that, they were usually taking advantage of the smaller channels. Like,
How are they
the
taking
big-
advantage?
I mean,
Trying to explain.
Okay.
So like, not machinima per se, but other like networks.
Oh, you mean like
that.
group networks?
Yeah, like.
Well, yeah, those definitely did.
Jared, I'm trying to talk.
I'm sorry. I'm just agreeing with you.
They
and
would-
typing very loudly.
yeah.
That's Emma.
That's me, I'm
when
studying.
They would get people, like they would send them emails after they reached their first 100 followers. Be like, hey, you could join our network, but you have to give us half of your revenue, and you have to promote our group in every one of your videos. And smaller people would, awesome, I'll be making money, but it kind of like screws over their thing. They have to sign a contract, and they're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, there
For
were
a couple years.
I mean, there was a couple genuinely good networks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Nerd Cubed got an offer from one that basically one of the only big things he had to do was he had to release videos on their network 3 days earlier than he did on YouTube. And that's one of the big reasons he didn't go for it. Because he likes real-time responses and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be like,
Networks are
Jared,
definitely.
if you signed up for a network on Twitch and they said, "Oh yeah, anyone who's not, anyone who doesn't have the premium pass, their chats get delayed by 15 minutes." It's just
So you mean net neutrality?
or
Rip.
the lack thereof.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm switching phones, and I'm sorry that my old Galaxy cases aren't gonna fit my new iPhone cases.
Hey, converted to the
Yeah.
light side.
Do you know what that means?
We can have a custom group chat name and whatnot.
Wow, life is so great.
Yeah, see, the reason I don't like the light side, my philosophy,
Philosophy.
my philosophy for the light side is the light blinds you, and
No.
only with a little bit of darkness can you see the truth.
See, I prefer Android, but Virgin Mobile's being virgin about it. So
What's a virgin about it?
They're probably just angsty because they're Virgin Mobile.
probably fucking are.
Also, depressing fact: I looked at all of the big Nintendo Switch releases for 2018, and
Yeah.
I just remembered I have a document here: games to look forward to on the Switch, and there's 2 games releasing
ones?
this year: Attack on Titan 2.
Oh,
That's like,
God almighty, what the hell's my AOL password?
and the Pokemon game that has no name yet.
just general Pokemon game 457.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be like Pokemon Stars, is what people think it's gonna be called.
Oh, help me destroy it
Yeah,
next week
I
on
never figured this
GhJared's
out.
podcast that will be very irregular.
What do you mean very irregular?
What do you mean? What I mean?
What do you mean? I want to know what you mean.
I'm gonna say this lasts for about 2 weeks, like our D&D session, and then we never bring it up again unless we're bored.
We never bring it up. Come on, Claire, have a little bit more faith in that.
I love us. I love playing freaking D&D and being creative. And
I do too, Claire. But Greg doesn't want to come back up here anymore.
No, but we agreed to do it online.
But the problem online is that it's hard.
Yeah, you're right, Jared.
Claire, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you.
Do it. Come out here in the snow.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Fight, fight.
You're lucky if the buses even run.
I lost my bus pass.
How?
I don't know. I lost it after the last time I came to visit you. I
Rip.
don't know what happened to it.
That's okay. The
can
trolleys
just
will
drop
still
it.
be put in. That
Yeah,
goes
over
nowhere
by
close
you.
to you guys. The thing is about the online part is that we don't focus that well.
I focus. You turn me into the cops.
What? Wait a minute.
She's still bitter about that church thing.
Oh, that
Very-
church thing.
Where she fucking
I'm very much alive.
we
and-
got away with it. You had to fuck it up.
Yeah, this is why I'm afraid
You
to play.
shouldn't steal from a church.
You
This is-
shouldn't question me about where I get keep.
Oh my god.
This
She
is why I'm
stole
afraid to
healing
play.
potions from a church. Like, you don't do that.
He got away with it.
I don't care.
See, this is why I really don't want to play Skyrim together with Jared. It's like, look, I stole this super powerful weapon. Guards, he's over here.
Literally, that's Jared.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on.
We just
First,
leave
there's
this
a
mage in the middle
difference
of the
from stealing
wilderness.
a like really powerful weapon than stealing from a helpless church. You
It
might as well
wasn't
steal from
helpless.
orphanage.
She was part of a gang or something.
No, she wasn't.
Well, Jared, what if I stole the really powerful weapon, from the church, from a church?
You shouldn't. There's no justification for stealing from a church unless they're evil,
Yes,
We're
it
an
which
is.
they
evil
weren't.
I'm dying alone.
Clear.
What about Matt?
It's an
Oh, yeah.
acquaintance.
Yeah, what
That's
about,
good, buddy.
what about that?
He's
Finally, when are you gonna bring
pal.
But you promised. You said you were gonna bring my
Appropriate, you fight
ring
like a
building
girl.
business to life. You're gonna be my first customers.
Oh, don't worry.
Wait,
will
one
be
of my
your
first customer too.
I'm too stubborn to break up with him. And frankly, I don't want to break up with him because I've trained him to be such a good boyfriend. And I don't want to do it again.
Oh my god, Claire, that's terrible.
I know where
It's
Jared's
not. Because
podcast first.
Listen, Jared, I don't think you understand how well trained Matt is. Emma wanted Nutella, and Matt brought her down some.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what? Wait, what happened?
Emma wanted Nutella, and Matt brought her Nutella.
Yeah, that's why she's named Nutella. Which is spelled horrendously wrong.
Wow. Yeah, it is 2018, isn't it?
Actually,
Yep, Jared, welcome to the year. I'm
Wait,
glad
no,
you
it's-
understood my
Oh,
reference.
dang it. I thought it was 2020 because I want to graduate.
7 more years of truth.
Oh my
You, Jared.
Rope
2019
train
is when I
is
graduate
on.
from high school.
I want to be done with college.
And also, Greg or Jared, it's already February.
I don't
Everyone
like
knows February is
trimesters.
when they release the games for next year, so it's actually 2K19 now. So
Oh man.
I hear they're releasing 2K20 in May.
I can't keep up with this young canoodling of the kids.
No, we're not that old.
Too much.
We're not that old, Claire.
Me and Jared turned 21 around this, so gotta go.
Wait, hold on.
No.
I can
Can we go to a bar at least?
Sure, we can go to a
Jared,
bar.
can you... Really?
Yeah, well, I
can
don't see
I
any
can
problem with
confirm
going to a
this.
bar. I mean,
Hell
we're,
yeah, then-
we're in Wisconsin. There's like a bar in every corner.
Oh yeah, your
Oh my
birthdays are
God.
7 days apart.
We are 7 days.
I was thinking doing a drunken live stream, but I want to have Tyler there for that because that's gonna be great.
You're gonna get drunk, Jared.
On a live stream,
You mean
sometime,
wasted?
for at least once, and then probably never drink again.
Jared, do me a favor.
What
Vodka.
podcast?
Vodka.
Oh, vodka.
The Vodka Vodcast coming this.
Is
Oh
that what?
The
Is that what's
podcast
gonna
is
happen?
back, and for one day only.
Oh my god, we all have to drink vodka except for Levi,
Is
who's
that what-
underage.
Once I turned. Actually, I could legally drink now, but
If you're in a different country. Oh yeah, I
No,
guess
you
with your
can.
parents' supervision.
no, if they just give it to me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But is that what we do
Always
if we do
thinking
this?
ahead.
If we do this podcast for 4 more years, is that what we're gonna do? We're just gonna have drunken podcasts.
Okay, we're not gonna make it a regular thing here, people.
It was.
Oh, see,
No.
for saying it 30 minutes ago.
Okay, I said I was gonna do a drunken live stream. Not every live stream is gonna be me flipping drunk.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
of course,
I
of
thought
course,
you
it'd be
meant
on
the general podcast.
it'd be on occasion.
No,
It'd be on occasion.
it'd be rare. If
And then every once in
it'd
a
be
while,
very rare.
drunken Gmod.
Oh my
Whatever.
god, drunken
TTT
Gmod.
drunk. That'd be great.
Wait,
Always say
Levi,
fuck
that-
up
You know what?
Fridays.
I'm gonna agree. I'm just gonna be happy that Jared said he'll go to a bar with me. So
Hey, you can get
that's
that.
all. I won tonight as far as I'm
Jared,
concerned.
drink with me, shot for shot. I will die of alcohol poisoning. I'm
Not how-
probably very lightweight.
Jared, on your 21st birthday, we're going shot for shot.
He's
No,
gonna
I
drink,
will.
You're dead. Both
I'll
of you are
die.
dead.
This is.
Yeah,
I'm not
I-
doing this.
He's gonna drink a shot of apple juice. And
I'm gonna
pass
drink
out.
you guys under the table, and I'm not that much of an alcoholic.
Yeah, it
I'm
sounds.
gonna send Tyler. I'm gonna send that to Tyler. Tyler, when you turn 21, we're gonna do shot for shot. Oh god, no! This is such a terrible idea.
You gotta
Gonna play
send me a
Cuphead
video.
and
of
shot for
Jared's
shot.
first- You gotta send me a video of Jared's first time being drunk.
I will do.
That's
I don't
what.
think
That's what
gonna
the
be
live
for
stream was. It's
years.
gonna be me first time drunk.
I think you don't really actually know what.
You're right, Emma. I don't know what drunk
Like,
is.
you're probably gonna like feel buzzed and think you're drunk, but that's just the beginning. Like
Gets worse.
you get.
Oh. It gets. The more it gets better, the later, the more it gets worse.
Then
Then you start twerking.
Oh
I
no.
need an iPhone.
To-
at 11
to-
o'clock.
To
Probably
who?
not the
That's
best
talking about a
idea.
hangover, Emma.
To race to the end. Every death is a shot. I will die. That will be the end of my
Shot,
life.
Shot.
And yours,
shot,
except maybe
shot,
not,
shot,
because you're probably
shot,
great at the
shot,
game.
Shot.
I'm dead.
Shot. Everybody.
I was trying to do that, but she wasn't being consistent.
I'm looking at like battery life and stuff like that, and it says like up to 22 hours for the Galaxy S7. And as someone who owns the Galaxy
Yeah, that's
S7, that is
bollocks.
bullshit.
That's
So-
complete bollocks.
So like I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, this Galaxy 7 is so much better. And I realize like I have it right now. I'm like, well, no, it's dead. Like my phone is dead. Like, and the iPhone 8 is clearly better in like camera wise, memory, touchscreen, so the screen itself, like,
it's pretty good.
yeah.
That's great.
I mean, like,
And like the
what
way I
is the
use
biggest-
my phone is like there's nothing like special I use compared to like Apple products. Like I use a phone for a phone's purpose. Like the only benefit is on the Galaxy is the background to my text messages or something. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, for me the biggest selling point
so
for the
original.
Yeah.
For me the biggest selling point for the iPhones was the battery. But since I do like playing games on my phone, I was gonna go for one that was water cooled.
I don't know. I guess I see the benefit of just going up for the 8, not only for the screen, but for like the camera and the screen resolution and the battery life.
I mean,
And,
I guess that's just, you know, for me, because, you know, when it goes to computers, several $100 leeway is acceptable.
Yeah.
Depending on what's changed.
I mean, like at this point, like if I'm spending like $700 on the phone, like another $100 is nothing at that point, and I have the money for it.
That is a fucking ton of money to spend on
It is. It's a stupid amount of money, but like I don't have any other options right now. I do not.
Okay, guys.
You tend
Hope you all
to-
enjoyed. We'll be doing more of this. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.
podcast team.